welcome to a stream about Homeworlds, which will hopefully involve an actual Homeworlds game. We're having a little trouble right now with the website that we usually use, but I am going to attempt, without recent practice, to set up an alternative system. And I'm also a little behind because I've been thinking about this and thinking about this issue, and am a little behind on getting myself connected to my possible opponent. Have I got a private conversation with this person? Yes, I have. Well, I do now. Let's see if I can get on a voice call. All right, I do not hear him. Tim, do you hear me? I suspect that this problem is my fault. Discord settings, voice and video. All right, speak again.
Testing 1, 2. Hear me now.
Good. I hear you now. If you'll speak,
Excellent.
if you speak one more time,
This is a test. This is only a test.
Good.
It's been a real emergency. We'd be dead.
Okay. Well, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
OBS picked that up, so I'm happy.
Excellent. Glad to hear.
All right, I'm going to turn up my volume just slightly. If I can figure out which of these buttons does that. It's been a little while since I worked with voice meter. My media buttons are not volume. Yeah, it says it's supposed to be. My volume keys are. Oh, okay. Yeah, they were working. It was just up all the way.
Okay. Just got a new work laptop, which means I completely reconfigured my desk. So now I actually have monitors.
Oh, very good.
And a real audio interface and a real microphone. Hopefully helps.
Good, good. I think your audio is coming through just great.
Excellent.
All right, now if I clear away some of these windows, my next plan is to. This is I was hoping for a very smooth start to this, so that I would be nice and calm and ready to pound you into the floor, but instead.
Instead, you end up all flustered, which works to my advantage.
I'm flustered already, which is not a great way to start. Oh, here it is. ABG server via ngrok. I think this is what I want. Okay. I am going to send you a weird-looking URL to connect to.
I will blindly click.
Great. This is how I get you.
Wow, that's impressively weird.
Okay, what do you get when you put that into your browser?
Homeworld Alpha, Homeworld Beta, a variety of other
Awesome.
planets and everything else, but it looks like a Homeworld game in progress.
Okay. I'm going to.
If I can
switch.
I don't know.
I'm going to switch the view for my stream so that others can see what we're seeing. Good.
Okay.
And looks like we've got 2 viewers. I think one of them is me, but
Fair enough.
I don't know who the other one is. This is great. All right, so the plan is to reset this. Oh, yeah. Let's see, let me make sure I'm not capturing all my bookmarks and other tabs and things. No, I'm not. All right, this is good. All right, I'm going to reset the board. People may be seeing my file system right now, which is a little embarrassing, but it could be a lot
Slightly
worse.
less than ideal, but hopefully not. Yeah,
Well,
hopefully not too embarrassing.
I don't think so. I'm embarrassed by the disorganization in some of my folders more than I am the
Well, that's
content.
fair.
All right, I'm going to try east-west full size. Okay. That's probably bigger than we really need, which is maybe for the best. Oh, interesting. I think. All right, well, some of the pieces did not start right side up because they were not right side up
Okay.
in the. I don't think there's a way to tell the system at the beginning that I want the orientation in which I want all of my pieces, which is kind of a shame. You know what? If I clear, okay, I'm going to clear the board, and now I'm going to reopen. I think it'll put all of our pieces back to right side up. Be nice.
Oh,
there we
look
go.
at that.
Ah, all right. Well, the best chess clock that I was able to create for this system is just a 5-minute one-term timer. I guess
Okay.
I could have changed that. I'm not sure that it actually runs at exactly the right rate. I haven't timed it carefully. I've had some issues with the same system that produced this timer. But anyway, it is a timer.
Fair enough.
And if you are not in a big hurry, then we can try using 5 minutes per turn as a timer, and just have a gentleman's agreement to not malinger more than you
not dawdle.
more than you have
Yeah.
to. Don't dawdle if you can avoid it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So how does this interface work? Is it a drag and drop?
Yes. Yep. So
okay.
this is the world's only drag and drop Homeworlds interface, but it does not know the rules.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So you just moved the Homeworlds alpha marker around a little. Okay. Good.
Yep.
So a couple of things you can do that you will want to know. If you click on, so I'm going to click on this large blue piece, and I'm going to say rotate. And I think you are seeing me rotate that piece.
I do see it rotating. Yes. Okay.
Okay. So you can rotate that to face a different direction. Now you can do that every time you want to specify ownership of the ship, or you can say flip. And when you say flip, it will flip to a different side. And I've set these things up so that the system thinks that these are four-sided objects, and that one side looks like this. And okay, let's see. I'm going to flip to the first side, and I'm going to rotate it to point up, which is the default. Okay. So now if I say flip, points right, flip, points left, flip, stands up, flip.
Nice. Okay.
Points up for going back in the bank. You can either click on it and say flip, or you can, if you have a middle mouse button, you can click on things to flip them very quickly. So if you want to try
look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's very nice.
Okay, so it's pretty easy to change ownership and orientation of the piece, turn it into a star or a ship or whatever you need.
Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And everything is just independent, and it's just free flowing. Move whatever you want. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This does not know the rules at all.
Right.
So now here's a question. Would you drag the turn token to the lower right of your screen so we know how far down and to the right you're comfortable looking?
That is my lower right corner.
Okay. That is a little bit inside of where I can see. So I'm gonna put the timer
bigger.
Okay, I'm gonna put the timer down there.
Okay.
Is that a comfortable spot for the timer for you?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. And even the token has two sides. So on one side it says it's my turn. On the other side it's got the other side of the coin. Ice House Academy of Starship.
Of course. Yeah.
So I'm this is cute.
Very nice.
All right. So if it's all right with you, I'll be on the left with Homeworld Alpha.
Okay. Is it good?
Right.
Do you
And
go first, or do I have to go first?
you went first last time.
Oh,
So
okay.
I remember because I lost. I lose
Fair
more.
enough.
I lose more when I go second. And I'm
Yeah.
hoping that going first will be to my advantage here.
Fair enough.
All right. I'll move
And
the
then
token back over and flip over the
click on
timer.
the timer to
Yeah,
sense.
so you flip the timer, so you middle mouse button.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's so the timer is actually just a one-sided object, but
Right. But it does.
flipping it resets the timer on the GIF.
Nice. Changing my mind already.
Oh,
Want to be Goldilocks?
I think
want to
did I just?
be Fortress.
Oh,
What?
I lost track of my windows. I don't know where. Oh, I think it is gone. Okay, I think I accidentally just closed my the browser window that had the game in it.
Uh-oh. You get it back?
Yes. So that
Okay.
the server happily is independent of the
The browsers are just clients, and the
browser.
server is running
Mhm.
somewhere else. Nice.
Yeah, it's well, it's also running on my computer.
Right, but it's at least a
Mhm.
different process.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So here we go. I am very surprisingly going to build a little guy.
Right? Yeah, that's
I wanted to open another window to see if it was worth saying anything on Facebook about what we're doing. Probably not. I don't think anybody's paying much attention to the post on Facebook. All right, just letting everybody know because people want to know. You didn't change your homeworld while I wasn't looking, did you?
No.
I remember at some point you were pulling out a little yellow. Okay.
I was, yeah. I started to do that,
Mhm.
and then I went, wait, I don't want to go banker
I did.
when you already went banker.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Usually I like to make a run on the yellows, but I think I'm red just now.
I have the same thought.
I really hope I win because I would like to have a nice written record of this game, and the video doesn't count, and so I'm going to have to rewatch this game to
Right.
to write down all the moves. If I
Yep.
lose, then it's going to be a painful process going through and watching exactly how it happened.
I can appreciate that. I will not take it easy on you as a result.
What? All right. I'll trade my medium for a yellow.
I'm not used to starting in red so quick. It made sense, but still seems weird. All right. I
Let's see. time we got another system. I think I like that well enough.
You could find it. Want to do that first? No. I like that. How hard was this? I'm curious. Well, we can talk later if you want. So we're not necessarily distracting from the game, but I'm curious how hard this was to set up because this is a nice interface.
So this is built on a system called Anywhere Board Games. Which is a small piece of free software that runs an Apache server that lets you just drag stuff around like this. I drew these pieces, and made the little discs that have names printed on them,
right?
And got it all set up. So really, what I created were just these. And then I uploaded all these to Imager, and then so that if you do just local files, then you can play by yourself, but to get anybody else to play, it's got to be files that other people can access. So, and then I put all of the Imager links into this big text file with all the. I think it's a JSON format. It's JSON format. It's got all the links to all these pieces and how the different sides relate to each other and so on. And then all I have to do is fire up the server. Tell the server, if you were watching the stream, you'd be able to see this interface. I can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and in fact, you can. We do a dumb thing.
Sure.
So you can add pieces to the board once the game is already in play.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So all I need to know is the URL.
Oh, interesting.
I'm going to add a piece. Here's the URL.
Yes.
And suddenly I've got a new piece on the board. And so you can, so knowing nothing at all, you can build, if the pieces are already on the internet, you can build your entire board in that way. And then there's an interface built right in that you can save it. You can save it as a file. And then you can reload that exact same state later. And so you don't have to know any fancy programming, but I did it all at a lower level because I thought it was easier. Right. I've just done all that talking, and I think before I started blabbing, I made my move, but I did not pass you the token. Does that look correct? I think I built that little yellow.
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's correct. Okay.
We've got a live video audience that can tell me if I'm cheating. I'm sure they've been keeping very careful track.
Right. Shift my pieces. We both move pieces at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. To click them, do I? I was starting to move pieces the Homeworlds Live way, where you click on it and enter the command, but that doesn't work around here.
Right. As much as we'd like it to. Although this is perfectly playable. As long as everyone agrees to not cheat.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the medium one. Oh, and if I was rather befuddled as we were getting started, for anyone who doesn't know, this tournament, this game is part of our winter tournament, which began centuries ago.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
And it is the winter tournament, even though it is now spring and almost summery in the northern hemisphere. But of course, if you live in the southern hemisphere, then it is presumably looking more and more like winter all the time. How do I feel about that today? Yeah, I'll take one. So this is part of the tournament, and ts52 and I are. So I am Babamots, if you did not know. And my opponent, my noble opponent on the right-hand side is ts52, and the two of us have the top scores in the tournament. Well, technically we don't have the
Not
top scores.
quite.
So so
Very interesting.
Trident has the top score. He has 7.5 points, but each of us has 7. So
Second place locked in.
so we are tied for second place at the moment, but Trident doesn't have any more games to play, and this is our last game. This is the last game for each of us. So if we tie, we'll both be at 7.5, and it'll be a 3-way tie for first. But if one of us wins outright, which is much more likely, then the winner of this game wins the tournament.
Right. And the loser comes in third.
Correct.
Which I just find entertaining.
Which is just discouraging.
Right.
Hopefully.
Makes the stakes that much higher.
Hopefully that will not be the way of things. Okay. I think I'm quite happy to discover a new system. Let's make this guy a little blue. That's what I want. No. Different. Came from here. This is one disadvantage to playing with real pieces or the system.
Yeah, reverting is not as easy.
Reverting is not as easy as clicking the reset turn button.
Right. Yeah, that's certainly true.
Let's instead stick with the blue plan. This guy? That guy. Let's go with that.
Are you good with that turn?
Oh, yes.
The counter reset, but the turn token didn't move. That's okay. I think I see what's coming, but I don't like it. So, what to do about it?
Oh, we very briefly went up to 3 viewers. Just for one. Just for one.
The original
sample.
viewer, or
I don't know. It doesn't say.
See,
my wife has just offered to join to pad my numbers.
Oh, excellent! Been doing that with my daughter put up a video for her Girl Scouts project. This seems like a bad idea. And so we've been artificially increasing her views.
Oops! I did that.
Ooh, you can move more than one thing at a time?
You can.
That's awesome. I was wondering about that.
Okay, I'm gonna with permission do a little star towing.
Yeah, sure.
I I wish that move was the default option, but you can also do.
You can drag a grid around things. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can drag a selector square around, but then you can do annoying things like
like roll.
shuffle, roll. Yeah, so you can roll the entire stack, so that all their directions will be randomized.
That's painful.
Which is not well, okay. So, for example,
yeah. I'm like, wait a minute.
there we go. All right. All right. I think you probably already set the timer because
I did.
I've been goofing around here.
That's okay.
That's how it's gonna be.
You can still have two of them, just not all. So the 5-minute timer is literally a GIF counting down 5 minutes.
Yes.
That reloads when you flip it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the best I could come up with. I tried, and I tried to come up with something of this kind that would act more like a chess clock. And I even thought, like, okay, what if you had two of them, and one person flips one and the other person flips two, and you like take the difference to figure out who's got more. I tried to come up with a system that would emulate a chess clock, even with some way that you would do a bunch of mental math and it would become a chess clock, but I couldn't think of anything. I wasn't smart enough. Let's see. Let me just go boring around here. Yeah. Stick with that. I've decided I'm trying to tell myself that as long as I don't get bluebirded, I can be happy with this game.
Fair enough. So this is nice. It is really a digital implementation of Andy's light table.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Okay, you can still see it if it goes that high?
Yep.
Make sure our viewers can. Yes. I'm going that way.
Suppose you could do that. I don't know why
I do.
you would. Hmm.
Move this forward just a little bit to
Yeah, sure.
make the if people are watching who are a little less comfortable with the ships must be on the right thing.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Well,
This isn't the most
yeah.
efficient use of space either. I could like move my down here somewhere.
True.
Give ourselves a little more horizontal space. Let's see what's this going to do to us. I didn't mean to.
Can't. My mouse leaves the window. I can't unclick anymore.
Yep. Okay, let's see. What did you do while I wasn't paying attention? You built that little guy.
I built
you built the medium. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Medium yellow.
All right. I can respect that.
Not exactly exciting.
I'm gonna do the expected thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Build myself a big old yellow. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Retired star names going down there.
Fair enough.
Do you listen to the download podcast often enough to have picked up fair enough as part of your
Yes,
vocabulary?
I think so.
Oh, is that the problem? Okay. All right, just
I think
checking.
it probably is.
It's not a problem necessarily, but I was just smiling because I think that's how it came to me.
Yeah. So you made the expected move.
Yes, I think
totally
so.
Committed.
Oh, all right, fine. Here's the token. And did I reset? I can't. Okay, now I'm resetting the timer.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, all good. All right. So,
What was your plan for this eventuality? I'd like to know.
for the you assumed way too much of that plan. I never plan.
Do I look like a guy with a plan?
Exactly. Let's see. No, I feel like my standings in this tournament have been greatly improved by the fact that the rounds have been timed.
Mm.
I seem to do much better under the clock than I do without it.
I do quite poorly under the clock. I've got major timer anxiety.
Actually, I think it perhaps better said that I do that my opponents have had issues with more issues with the clock than I have.
Okay.
It's not that I do better per se.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, what do I do? Okay, I want to try the big yellow, but do I want the blue or do I want the red?
Therein lies the question.
I think
It's not a bad choice.
it's not my usual.
It's a good color.
That's not my usual. Normally I do blue here, but aggressive.
All right. Let me just build that large yellow. Let's. Seems like equally lousy. So let's discover something.
I thought you might.
I don't want you to have it.
Understood.
Even though
yes.
it's not really feel like it's delaying the inevitable as opposed to actually solving anything. But that's okay. It's a step in a direction.
It is a step in a direction. Okay, I do now. Stand at risk of getting scooped. The little green guy.
Oh, decisions. On the other hand, where am I going? Let's sacrifice this guy. No, not that. Oh, that's interesting. Sure, there's a faster way to do it, but you moved him too far.
Blue.
Oh no, that is not that is not what I wanted to do. Move the coin.
Did you intend something slightly different?
I did intend something slightly different, but that's okay.
All right.
I had the thought all in my head.
Hmm.
I just apparently decided to teleport a blue.
You did.
Unusual way. For those watching at home, not recommended.
Suppose you are hoping to get another large of some variety.
That would be nice.
And then turn it into a yellow by sacrifice. Which would not be unreasonable, I suppose. Move my little green forward.
Right. Interesting. Let's see. Think about it. I should think at least. Let's.
I want to build.
Sure.
And I think I want it there. It's interesting, if nothing else.
Fair enough. Let's see. I wish I had, but I don't. So. Oh, I wish I could do 3 different things at once. It's not always the way.
That's what sacrifices are for.
True. And it's tempting, but no. I don't think that would end well. Several reasons. So, which of the 3 different things that I want to do I choose? I think I'll do this one. Take a little. Not the most exciting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you some choices.
It does. I think I like the big red.
It's not a bad choice.
I've been known to be too greedy about put too much emphasis on having the large ship advantage.
Good advantage.
It's a really nice advantage.
I mean, I can see how it might be possible to overstate it, but it's a really nice advantage.
When it reaches 2 ships,
Guessing you committed to that since I see the timer's regoing.
oh, did I?
It's okay.
I didn't pass the coin. I don't think I reset the timer.
Nope. It was it was counting down from what seemed like a reasonable number, but
Okay, well,
oh,
now it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, grab the other one.
I would. I would like to ask, how was this new piece brought about?
I sacrificed the little green.
Oh, you did. You had the. Okay, I missed that. I was not thinking about that. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Good on you. I think I'd like to trade this guy. Big old blue.
Yeah, those are nice to have. I'm hoping to work my way towards one of those. Just taking too long. So let's move. Seems like a pertinent time to do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, did I just keep running? Let's see. I kind of like this. You can't blow me up just yet.
This is true. Yep. Generally speaking, when I get this far behind, this much of a large deficit.
I like that pretty well.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine with. My only chance at coming back from this large of a large deficit is opponent screwing up, and that doesn't seem particularly likely.
It's been known to happen.
I appreciate that it's not impossible, but I don't feel like I should count on it. So let's see, what am I gonna do? Seem really useful.
Checked the stream in a while. Oh, you know what? For a while we were down to 0 viewers.
Oh no!
Nobody was watching us at all.
Not even you?
Well, I don't know. I've never been quite sure if my having the stream open in the YouTube streaming studio counts as one of the viewers. Right. But since it has managed to go down to 0, I've got to think that that I don't count, and so we've had 1 viewer most of the time. It's probably a bot in Russia or something.
Take the little last little yellow. Seemed lonely there in the back.
It did. I think about time for some aggression around here.
Doesn't have to be. Sure.
It didn't have to be like this. Yeah, I can dig it.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Do about that. Hmm. Be my best option.
You want them in the same place?
Well, yeah, they're going to the same place.
They're
That's
going
why
to.
Okay. I'm getting there. I'm just gonna clean up. Oops. Down. Go suffering from the edge of the screen again. I'll make this a neutral medium system.
You know, I have two versions of these images set up. One is larger than the other, and I picked the larger one this time. I think I'm now remembering why I usually don't. We're a little low on screen space.
I do have a little bit more room. Did not maximize my browser window. If you can adjust things on the fly,
I can zoom out. That is an option. Okay. Well, let's see now.
So my screen took up most of the real estate, but I can click and drag. So for instance, that's my lower corner now with the
okay. Yeah, that went beyond my my normal view. I could zoom out and this could still work, but
I think we'll manage personally.
I hope so. All right. Well, I think I would like to build medium yellow. Let's say there.
Surprise.
Drag it all the way in back.
Oh,
can you still see that?
Yep. That's
okay.
Fine.
That's slightly.
I made my screen bigger now, so
okay.
I can hit.
All right.
So actually here I can. If I can, all of this. So there is sort of the edge of my screen.
That's slightly past what I see at the original zoom level. Do you want to?
All right.
Let me.
Nope, I'll scoot it back.
Pretty much.
You're right.
Pretty much where I had it was my limit.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna scoot it back a little bit more. Right about there.
Yeah, I can give you just a little more space.
Okay.
There we go.
Anyway.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah, right. So if I do that, that's a bad idea. So I guess I'll take this. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that one too. Oh.
I think I want to build that blue. I won't screw up.
All right, let's see. Yeah, that's looking great, but I will take this blue.
Okay.
Another large. It happened. It finally happened.
Sacrifice a little yellow to move a big blue where you were probably hoping I would not.
Certainly true. Yeah. Okay. Well, much as it's going to be great, well, I'll take that large blue momentarily.
Okay.
I will momentarily have as many large ships as you do.
That is true. That is true.
I don't expect it to last. But
Well, I'll sacrifice the little yellow, don't I? Something better I can do with movement? I don't think so. Okay, sacrificing the little yellow. Put him in here. Little star goes back to the bank. Beetlejuice retires. Grab.
how did you pick up multiple pieces?
I pressed Control as my mouse passed over them.
Ah, nice. Okay.
You can also, when you're...
I mean, the catastrophe is terrible, but I appreciate the ability to do that.
Yeah, so if you can also pick up everything. So if there were many things in a stack, so say so if you press Control, you only get one thing at a time. But if you press space, nope, never mind. Pressing space drops one thing at a time.
Oh, interesting.
So here I am, holding a pile.
Yep.
Space, space, space.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm committed. I'm committed.
Yeah. Well, now. That's unfortunate, but not unexpected.
Jeez, all of my yellows are at large systems, and none of them are connected.
Yep, that's my only saving grace.
You're banking on that.
The only thing keeping me alive. Well. I really wish that would work. I think that's it. All right, so let's do this now. Sacrifice this little blue. Trade my large blue over here. Large yellow. Say goodbye to.
You've given me a quandary.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, here. Oh, that's right. Move it so far down the stack. Mouse disappears off the screen. Anyway. I have as many larges as you again.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I've got a couple of extra ships, and
oh yeah, here
I'm hoping that the star situation will work out in my favor. Yeah.
I would still say you have the advantage.
I'm going to resume my chant. I will not be bluebirded. I will not be bluebirded. Just to be sure. I'm going to move this guy here.
Yep. I don't think I could have pulled it off, but it really would have been entertaining.
It would, oh my gosh. I don't think I would have ever lived it down.
Yeah, that's fair.
We've had a chat. Somebody has posted something in the chat. Someone with the username The Fulcrum posted something in what looks to be Russian characters.
Ah.
I don't speak any Russian.
Me neither.
The Google Translate translates it as "We are Borg."
Ah, excellent. Well, oh, that's an interesting.
I'll respond with Google Translate's translation of "resistance is futile" to Russian, I guess.
Excellent. That seems like a very good response. What to do? Build a small blue. Initial thought. Sticking.
Okay, you built a small blue, I see.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that? Well, I'm gonna build yellow. You thought I would be more concerned.
No, I didn't. I should have been more concerned to myself about tying up more available yellows. But that's okay. We'll that way, but I will discover a new system that is not Hodor.
Okay. I'll discover a medium green, I think. Let me think. I think that will do.
Right? Well, I'm running out of options here. So,
Oh, you know what? I think I remember somebody called Fulcrum. I think I may have played them on Super Duper Games or somewhere. Fulcrum, your name is familiar. And if you'd like to say anything about why your name seems familiar, that's perfectly all right. believe you're completely stuck.
Yeah.
I hope you're completely stuck. Because if you're not completely stuck, you've got some sneaky
yeah,
snake
I've
move to
got
pull
some
on me.
terrible sneaky things to move, but I don't think I have the time. I think you've got me in two moves. And I can't similarly. Well, let's try this anyway. Let's just come say hi.
Well, I don't think I care for that.
No, I didn't expect you to love it, but you know, it's just coming to a party with a
Yeah.
bazooka in tow.
Well, I think I'd better capture that dude lest he cause me some kind of problem. Some kind of problem.
All right. I think I might have found a way. Here's hoping. So I am going to sacrifice my large yellow.
Thought you might.
Move this red in. And move the little one and move this red in. And cause a catastrophe.
Okay.
Red.
The red variety.
Then I've got one move left.
You have indeed.
I'm going to move this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Which buys me a little time.
It does. It does.
Not a lot. But a little. Oh, and this is gone. Start clean up here. Thank you.
Okay.
It doesn't buy me enough time, I don't think. But
I hope not. Okay. I'm a better sacrifice my little red to take your dude. Yeah, no other way to deal with that, I don't think.
nope.
Well, I mean, I could have sacrificed a different red ship, but...
It's true. You had plenty of red ships to sacrifice. Yep. I'm going to...
It did make for a more exciting conclusion, though.
Right? It ups the stakes a little bit, but I'm not getting there.
I sure hope you haven't got something else up your sleeve. That looked like
no. It's if I had...
That was about as much as I could handle.
If I had one medium... Oh,
a medium yellow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to try something crazy. Yep, this is crazy, but I'm in crazy territory. I'm going to... Oh, wait. It's so crazy, it just might work. No, it won't work, will it? Darn it. So close. Oh, it's so close. It's frustrating, but I can't pull it off. It's a real shame.
You are welcome to say anything you'd like to our viewing audience about what you would like to attempt
I'm going to start the process anyway because I'm fairly certain I cannot win this. And since there's no resign button, I don't really like resigning anyway.
Oh, the resign button is to say I resign, and I say okay.
Yeah, fair enough. But I'm going to sacrifice this large green to build a yellow, a large yellow, and a blue. Still not enough time. But it gets me the blues I need and the yellow I need, but not close.
Dang, that's closer than to success than I expected you to get.
Right?
Yeah, that's twice you've I saw some other things that were close-ish to but that's better. That forces me to choose a different plan. I've got to pick a different route to victory here. I'm going to move your homeworld north a little bit because I think you're going to have some visitors.
There.
Is there any... Oh, man. Well... Man, what a wild... This is kind of a wild finish. This is cool. All right. Well...
Good to go out with a bang.
So to speak. Okay. Well, I do. I keep clicking on the piece and looking for the sacrifice option, but it's not there. Okay. Sacrifice the medium yellow. To move. I think you can have the blue. No. Jeez. Okay, this is
not,
man. This is
they're not
this
connected.
Is this. Oh, that's true. That's
Homeworld Offense.
Oh, you're. Oh my gosh. You're.
If
okay,
they
yeah.
were, I would be really loving my.
No, I was feeling rather pickled, but yeah, they're.
Yeah. No, they're not.
You made new connections, but not that one. Okay.
Not that one. Nope.
Whew,
you are.
Jeez.
Sick.
Okay. Glory. I'm may not be all I'm cracked up to be.
That would have been dicey or even dicier.
Okay.
But
well,
yes,
I think
you are safe to enact your.
in fact, if they were connected, I'm not sure I've got a way out of that. I think you may have just won, but that
would have been interesting.
My brain was playing tricks on me. Okay. I think then what I want to do is just move my medium yellow to your home.
Yep. Enact your doomsweep.
Retired star goes down there. And I am satisfied with that, I think.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, well, so now you know why I had to think so long. I was,
that explains.
I was trying to squirm out of something much more difficult.
Right. Yeah. No, I wish I could have built and moved last turn in order to pull that off. But there's nothing I can do to stop you. So I'll just. I didn't want to live. That piece. No, I'll grab this one instead. I'll just move this guy back here, so that I can, if I had one more turn, and shake my fist.
Well, I think we'll do the slightly less dramatic thing by sacrificing my big red.
Okay.
You wanted to see it all go up in flames?
I was expecting it to all go up in flames. But why ruin a perfectly good homeworld when you can just take it over?
Yes, I prefer to let as many people survive as I can, just as long as I can be in control.
Absolutely.
I need more slaves.
Oh, well, that was an excellent game, sir. Most important.
Well,
congratulations.
you had me sweating for a minute.
I'm glad to give you a bit of a challenge.
My heart's had to work out. Well, good. Well,
So
thank you
allow
for
me to
the
be
up to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, allow me to be the first to congratulate you for winning
Aha.
this
Well,
Homeworlds Winter League tournament.
whew, thank you. My next plan, I'd like to. I think over the Northern Hemisphere summer, I'd like to do a correspondence tournament over Super Duper Games, which I've done in the past.
Yep.
And then in the later months, say, the correspondence tournament usually goes on and on and on, sometimes for over a year.
Yeah,
but
it can take quite a while.
yes, but I think I would like to have 2 annual live tournaments through Homeworlds Live primarily, although I think might need some incentive to keep the server running at full strength.
Sure.
I've been contemplating asking for donations so that we
I
can keep the
perfectly
server
reasonable.
fed.
Although there may be non-glitch options for
Yeah.
applying a server that may
Be more reliable.
financial sense.
Yeah.
And be more reliable. I don't know what glitch's financial structure, payment structure is, but
I think monthly plan is $10 a month, I think, or thereabouts.
okay.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. I would be happy.
Well,
to help.
we'll do something.
Absolutely. I think I
I'll let-
think the Homeworlds Live interface is nice, but this worked, and Super Duper Games is good too.
In the in the description of this video, there should be a link to the Homeworlds Live site, which seems to be down at the moment, which is why we were playing on this other system.
Right.
Stay tuned for information about other tournaments. I'll post. If I was really smart, I would make an announcement video for the next tournament because
there you go.
not that this channel has a whole lot of viewers, but it's one way that people could be informed.
Yep.
I usually count on people
reason.
either being in the Discord server or on Facebook.
Right.
I mostly post announcements there, but yeah, this
are
was
you
was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you have plans to continue, your live streaming of games, sort of, even if they're not tournament games, but
I would like to. I've been a little busier lately, and I had a couple of weeks where it seemed really hard to get anybody available at the right time. I think
scheduling is definitely tough.
I think what I would like to do is simplify the process a little bit by putting the 2 players on, and we just listen to their talk rather than always having a commentator.
Sure.
Because if there's if there's a commentator or 2 commentators, and if both of them aren't me, then that's 5 people we've got to have available at the same time. It's
right.
It was pretty challenging and frustrating, and so I took a couple of weeks off.
Absolutely. No, that sounds like a lot of balls in the air, but to juggle. But maybe you could say, okay, well, here's a live game, and have the commentary, from the players or conversation from the players, encourage them to talk about it as much as they'd like, and then that also then gives you the opportunity to add, extra commentary later to, duplicate that video with, extra color commentary or whatnot if you wanted.
I could do that.
I don't know how much interest there would be in something like that, but
I don't know. I think a few people would be very interested, and
right.
most people would not be interested. But
yep. Well, that's fair. You could. I think you've probably done this already, but you could definitely, add commentary to a game from the teacher perspective of trying to teach, explain what's going on, and then, go back and maybe add commentary. It's like, okay, well, now we'll talk about deeper strategy if it's a good enough game, I guess, or interesting enough game. Anyway, random thoughts.
That would be.
But yeah, juggling 5 must have been a nightmare.
A little tricky. So an idea that has just occurred to me is we could watch a game live, listening to the players, and then
Ooh, yeah.
do a recast of the game, just back to or
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
either back to back or in the days that follow to do some
Right.
strategic analysis. So tell everybody, all right, watch this game and listen to the players and see what you understand of it, and then we'll provide some analysis later, and you can compare what you thought to what we thought,
Right.
and everybody learns more.
Yeah. I know I've certainly learned a lot even just over this tournament. So yeah. I think it's
Fulcrum says,
lot of
well,
fun
well
and-
played, both of you.
well, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for the up to 3 people who have tuned in here and there. Maybe a few people will be watching in the future, though if you're watching in the future, you probably will have tuned out by this point because we've just been chatting, and that's probably boring. But check out the links in the description if you'd like to know more about this awesome game that is Homeworlds, and stay tuned here or in the Homeworlds Facebook group or the Discord server, which really ought to have links in the video description as well, to know about announcements and future tournaments. Thanks so much.